where the hoes at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the hoes at? They ended up zooing up in the office, child. It was good.
I felt that shit right when I met you. That shit that made these instrumentals. Learning songs, I know I said it before, but I feel like I'm in love.
So she was excited to meet him, and child, he don't like her. Like, as soon as she showed up, he was like, get somebody else to do it. I had to pull my knife out on somebody as well. So every time I go outside, I'm reminded why, like, I'm a homebody. Ooh. What's up, y'all? Okay, let's take the glasses off. So, hello, booktubing world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I am back with another video. Yay. Okay, so we're winding down to the end of the month. I got about 3 more videos to put out, and I can finally relax. I've also been doubling, or basically I've tripled my content for the past month because I've been pre-filming for March for you guys so that I can get a video out every Saturday for March, and I'll be able to get back into the flow of life because things have been a little bit chaotic and I just need like a little break to be able to freely read, get back consistently in the gym because I've still been working out. I've only been able to go to the gym like 2 or 3 times a week just because of my filming and editing and posting schedule right now, but I'm used to going to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. So I'm just trying to get back in the gym, be able to freely read because right now my focus is like really big books, and it's been a little bit difficult for me to be able to do that just with the content that I've created and other life stuff that's been going on. So I really just need like a little bit of a break, but you know I got y'all. So I'm gonna make sure that I have content pre-filmed and pre-scheduled for you guys. So I will be taking a break, but you guys won't know that because, well, you guys will know that because I tell y'all, but you won't be able to tell because everything for March is going to be pre-filmed because I only post 1 video a week. But that's just a little update. Anyway, today's video is going to be super fun. Obviously you read the title, but we're going to be doing a hungry bookworm video. Like I told you guys earlier in the year, I'm trying to do this thing where I like continue and finish the video projects that I've already started because I always have all these ideas and all these things that I want to do, but I only do like 1 or 2 videos and then I completely stop doing it. So one of the videos that I started a while ago is where I basically like explored the city, try different restaurants, and also read. So today we're going to be going to this black owned restaurant, obviously because it's Black History Month. So we're going to this black owned restaurant that's called Bar Vegan, and it's obviously a vegan restaurant. I'm super excited. I'm taking my mother. I've also been just trying to make time for like family and things that are important because like working and having goals and all this stuff is like really important to me, but sometimes I forget like socializing is also important and life is very short and I want to make sure I spend time with my mother. So I just plan to go out to eat with her once a month, and we're just gonna like explore and try the city. So of course I'll take you guys with me, and in this video I'm going to be reading 2 books on Blossom. If you don't know, if you're new here, Blossom is my Kindle. We decided on the name together on the island. So the 2 books that I'm going to be reading are both by Black authors, duh. And one of them is called His Majesty, a King Town novella. I picked 2 short books just so that I would be able to read them and get the video up in time. And this one I don't really know too much about, but I heard Mina talking about this book in one of her recent vlogs, and she basically was saying that I think it's like a second chance romance between this couple. The girl in the relationship broke up with the guy because like she just wanted more from him and he just was not providing that. So she was like, okay, I'm just gonna move on with my life and we done. So he's trying to get her back, and she said that the female main character was like really like strong-willed, like she had a good head on her shoulders, and I just love a good girl boss moment, you know what I'm saying, girl boss moment. So I'm excited to know more about her character. And then the second one is called, okay, so it's called Screwed. And this one was recommended to me by Ashley from Bookish Realm, who I love her content. I highly appreciate her recommendation because I trust her. And she just recommended me this because she said the girl, because I said I wanted more like slutty girls in books. Like I know the wholesome, innocent, pure vibe is like really big in romance, but like, where the hoes at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where the hoes at? Like that's what I want to read about. So she recommended this one to me because she said that the girl knew what she was doing. So I don't know nothing else about that book, about this book, but it's only like 100 pages. So I'm interested to see what that's about. Once I get into it, obviously I will let y'all know what it's about, obviously. But yeah, I'm excited to get into like a good little smutty time with that book. And I think I'm most excited about His Majesty though, because I love like a bossy girl in a romance. Like I live for it. So I'm excited to get into that and go and eat. So I'm going to be starting the day, and I'm really excited to eat because their food looks so good. Of course I made a reservation, because when you're an adult you have to have a reservation. Like if you think you just about to be showed up to restaurants, and I don't like that. I like to be planned and have the reservation. I've already looked at their menu. I already kind of know what I want, but I might just see what else they got, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Such a pretty day. It's like having my own park. Nobody's here.
Sip on vino and then it hit more. My baby holding me down while the shroom spinning around. Towel on my mouth and then she kissed for. I hope that it's on the table.
Cute. Okay, so I'm actually, I think it's like 2 hours before my reservation. I'm in downtown Atlanta and I found like a little park. There's like nobody out here, so it kind of feels like having my own park. And I'm gonna read for the next like hour and a half, and then I will head to the restaurant. But it just feels nice outside. It's no clouds, it's all blue skies. It took a second for me to figure out where to park, because you know, whenever you drive downtown there's always a whole bunch of one-ways. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for like an hour and a half and just chill, read my Kindle. I had already started the book and it's good so far. I'm starting with, what is it called? I forgot the name. Wait, hold on. His Majesty. So I'm starting with His Majesty and I'm gonna read that. I might be able to finish it before the reservation, which would be awesome. So I'm just gonna do a little sprint, and yeah, let's get to it.
Sugar, you got that something special. I felt that shit right when I met you. That shit that make these instrumentals. Learning songs, I know I said it before, but I feel like I'm in love. And sugar, I can never let go. I feel that shit when both our hands hold. That shit that make these instrumentals. Learning songs, I know I said it before, but I feel like I'm in love. I told Vino I'm getting sick, huh? Sip on vino and then it hit more. Yeah. My baby holding me down while the shroom spinning around. Towel on my mouth and then she kissed for. I hope that it's on the table. There when I'm unstable. It's the weekend, all she wanna do is listen to Abel. If you willing and able, just give me my space. I know that shit makes you anxious, but promise I'm grateful.
Okay, y'all, so I'm in the inevitable parking garage, but I learned my lesson from that last video. I left 30 minutes before my reservation. I was only a 5-minute drive from the restaurant, and this restaurant actually is in the Ponce Market, which if you're from Atlanta you know where that's at, but if you're not, it's basically like a big like little plaza that has a whole bunch of like businesses and stuff. So they have a big parking garage. Like I won't have to go through what I went through last time, because they actually have like 5 levels. So I drove in, I was able to find parking. Someone was pulling out, so I'm early. Reservations in 10 minutes. I'm gonna walk down the hill and I will see y'all in the next clip. Oh, and I'm 60% into the book. I'm loving it. I think second chance romances are really just a vibe. Like, I really just like seeing the history of a couple, and I just like appreciate the emotions that are in this book. Majesty is that girl. I am relating to her a lot because she really took a stand for what she wanted in the relationship, despite the fact that, like, he was a good guy. She was like, listen, you're not giving me what I'm asking, and I've been very clear with that, so I wish you the best. And now he's trying to get her back after seeing her come to a restaurant with another guy she was on a date with. He basically, like, uprooted their whole little date, and they ended up zooing up in the office, child. It was good. It was good. So now he's, like, trying to win her back and trying to learn how to, like, date her, basically, because she was asking for him to do, like, some more small gestures. I guess, like, be more of a boyfriend, like, be more romantic, like, aside from, like, financially taking care of her, like going on dates, small gifts, small gestures, flowers, stuff like that, like, was important. And they were together for like 3 years, and he still wasn't catching on to that. So she broke up with him, and now he's trying to get her back after 6 months. So 60% into that, really enjoying it. Yeah, let's go to these reservations, child, before they get my table away. Let's chat. I'm over here with all my bears. This little baby, look how cute he is. Look at him. Oh, I'm gonna hold him while I get this update. So we're here with an update. I know I look crazy. Never mind that. So I've started Screwed, and I'm enjoying it. So basically, let me tell y'all. So basically, this book is following these two main characters that are both working under a company that focuses on, like, home renovation, you know, very was it HGTV? Whatever that network and channel is, whatever. But for, like, black realtors, black carpenters, black interior designers, just, like, giving them that opportunity to be in this industry, because, as you know, it's difficult to get in that industry for black people. You know, in general, it's, like, always difficult for us to get into any industry. But nevertheless, this company focuses on giving black people that are in that network the opportunity to produce TV shows. And one of the most popular ones is between these two twins named Will, and I think his name is Wayward. It's the two twin brothers, and their show is really popular. They basically go inside and, like, redo everything, vamp it up, and in walks CG, who is an interior designer, and she got hired a while ago for a celebrity in order to make like a sex room basically, or like a more intimate room, which reminds me and puts me in a mind of this TV show that me and my man had watched together, where it's this exact same premise. It's a white lady, but she cool. This interior designer where she makes these sex rooms for couples because some of them have lost touch with their intimacy, or they just want a separate space because they have kids now, or they just want to have something specifically just for the two of them. And she did such a phenomenal job. Like, she made some of the, not all the rooms have to be like raunchy with like leather and straps and like belts and all this stuff. Some of them were just like so soft, and in the beginning of the episode, she would get to know the couple. She would talk to them about their jobs, their passions and stuff like that. And she would just recreate these spaces for these people that were so beautiful. And there also was a lady on there who wasn't a part of a couple. She was a newly divorced woman that was in like her 50s, who was like getting her groove back. And she basically made her own, like, it was like an attachment to the side of the house. So it was like an entertainment area, but for entertainment. And she just brought that area to life, and it was so beautiful. I highly recommend watching that show. If you haven't watched it, I'll put a picture up of what it is up here on Netflix. It's a really, really good show. She's funny. The guy who does like the carpentry with her, they have like this back and forth banter that's funny as well, but she makes those rooms so damn beautiful. But anyway, back to the book. So the book is called Screwed, and basically CG is doing ideally what this lady did in the Netflix show, where she has been hired under the same network as Will and Way to create these like sex rooms for couples. And the thing is, she's also watched their show, and she's a huge fan of their show. And even though they're twins, she's really attracted to Will. He's like a little bit more stoic, of the stoic one, a little more grumpy. And his brother is more like sunshine. He's goofy, he's funny, whatever. But she's more attracted to Will. So she was excited to meet him. And child, he don't like her. Like, as soon as she showed up, he was like, get somebody else to do it. He just didn't like her. And he was just judging her based off of the show, but he never watched the show. He just knew the name of it. It was called like Let's Make a Boom Boom Room or something like that. She's just like very beautiful, very voluptuous, like very curvy. So he really was just like judging her based off of what she was bringing to the network. And he just was like, because they're the big dogs, they're like the darlings of the network, he just was like, I don't want the network to be branched off to that. I don't want it to be like a reality show, blah blah blah, whatever, making all these judgments. He didn't even see the damn show yet. So when they meet, she's excited to meet him, and he was just rude. And the thing that I like about CG is she is not with the shits. Like, she has an attitude, and when he kind of was like me mugging her, she was like, what the f is your problem? Like, straight like that. I live. I live for it. I love it. So yeah, they met. He rubbed her the wrong way. He's been judging her, but his brother was like, you need to actually watch the show before you like make judgments based off of something you haven't even seen. So they already had released the show, was doing really well, so they had like a full DVD of it, and he gave it to his brother. He ended up binge watching it, and he actually got to see her interact with the couples and just like create that intimacy, which is the same to the show that I was talking about, but it's just like he was judging it by the name of the show without actually seeing the show. And it actually was really intimate, it was really beautiful, and she created beautiful spaces for these couples. So he felt like a jackass, and he also was like attracted to her, so he felt like a jackass. He don't know what to do, how to act, and how to be. So he ends up trying to apologize to her. He messes that up, child. So she is just like, get the hell out of my office, because the way he was talking to her, she was just like, you're not about to talk to me like that, bye. And so now he's trying to apologize again, because he really did have good intentions, but the way that he was talking, it just was like he still was kind of like taking jabs at her show, and it was something that's like her passion project. So she just like, fuck you, like, you're not about to come in here and disrespect me, like, oh no, like, you're simply not. So she threw his ass up out her office, and so now he's like trying to apologize again. But I'm really interested to see these two together, because like right off the bat, It's just like an interesting plot. It's very fresh. The writing is pretty good. All of the characters are very like brought to life, and I'm just interested because it's something very different. So I'm excited that it has like a legitimate plot, and like the reason they don't like each other is like you can understand. I don't know, child. I'm excited to continue. I'm currently 36% into it, so I'm going to continue to read, and once I have more updates or whatever, I'll check in with y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next clip. What's up, y'all? I'm not even sitting down yet. What's up, y'all? I'm not letting y'all see my 5 a.m. eyes. Like, y'all family, but I'm not doing that. No. So I just came back from the gym. I've been working out in the morning now, and I need to close this vlog. So let's talk about the books that I read. Okay, so I'm realizing that I read His Majesty, but I completed it and I never updated y'all on that book. So basically, I read for like, I want to say a little bit, like maybe like 45 minutes in the park. Of course, someone came and talked to me. I had to pull my knife out on somebody as well. So every time I go outside, I'm reminded why like I'm a homebody. Men are just, every time I go outside, I'm reminded why like I'm a homebody. One, because I find comfort in my house, and two, because I'm not trying to go to jail, and men are just so weird with me. Like, I don't know what it is, but like they always, someone, I've never been outside where someone does not talk to me unless I'm working or I'm in the gym. And even at the gym, sometimes people talk to me, but it's usually girls most of the time. But like when I go out like to restaurants, or if I'm reading outside, or if I'm at a bookstore, every single time I go outside, someone talks to me, which is fine. But if somebody makes me uncomfortable, not at the park, but right before that, men are just, you can play with me if you want to. I have a knife, I have pepper spray, and I have a taser. So I don't play them games. I'm not giving you the opportunity to try me to the point where I feel too uncomfortable. But child, yeah, I had to put my knife on somebody before I went to the park. After I pulled my knife on him, he called me lethal or whatever, and then he left me alone. And then I went to the park. I was very calm, I was very serene, as y'all could see, but little did y'all know I was about to slice someone up right before that clip. I went to the park. Like 25 minutes into reading, this couple came and was talking to me. They were pretty cool, and they sat over there, they smoked, we kicked it, whatever, and then they left. I finished reading some more. Then I went to my reservation. Child, bar vegan. I'm someone that when I try a new restaurant, I check the ratings, I check the reviews, I check the menu. I'm planning and preparing before I know what I want. Child, little did I know that on Sundays they have a completely different schedule, a completely different menu, and they keep that menu until 4 o'clock. The little menu that I was looking at didn't even hold no weight because they didn't even have that available yet. On top of that, my mom was late because she had just finished work and she had to go home and get dressed and stuff like that, which was fine. But the issue was our reservation was at 3:30, and I was like, okay, I'll just get an appetizer and a drink or whatever. They had a 90-minute table time. Like, you could not sit at your table for longer than an hour and a half. I simply don't, like, it's because Sundays are their most busy day, so they don't want you like holding a table. And you know, black folks, they always late for everything. But like, I would have just sat and waited for my mom and read, but like, it just was crazy. The whole situation, just like everything that I planned, just was like a mess. So I ended up ordering us food. I got her like the chicken sandwich, and then I got myself the shrimp and grits. All of it was vegan. My mom really liked it. She also ordered the green tomatoes to go. We got lychee mocktails. It was really good. We just sat, we talked, we caught up, finished reading His Majesty while I was waiting for her. Let me tell y'all about the book. So His Majesty, like I told y'all, it basically is him trying to get her back, and she is holding strong on how she wants him to be more romantic and pay more attention to her, because he runs a business. So she wants him to do more than just like focus on work and just like pay all the finances. Like, she wants to feel special, you know. So he was trying to think of ways to make her feel special in order to get her back, because she also offered him like, let's just be, you know, let's just be buddies or whatever, and he doesn't want that. Like, he wants to be with her. So he actively was doing that. It was pretty good. I'll give it like a 3.5. Actually, I'll give it like a 3.75. It's not quite a, it's definitely not a 5-star. It's not quite a full star, but I did enjoy both of their characters. I thought, I just wish it was longer because I felt like it was interesting to see him try, and I just wanted to see him wine and dine her, maybe for like a couple more chapters. But it was short. It was a novella. That's what it's supposed to be. I enjoyed it. Now, Screwed, I love that book. I loved it. I might need a physical copy. It might have to go up on my indie shelf over here. I really enjoyed that book. The writing was actually really, not really good, but it was pretty good. Like, you know with indie books, it's like hit or miss, but like the writing was pretty good. I really enjoyed both the characters. And Ashley from Bookish Realm, thank you so much for recommending this book to me because it was great. And CG was the epitome of what I was looking for with someone, with a girl that takes control. Like all the like fainting virgins, like pure girls in these like romance and erotica books, I'm tired of it. Like, it's okay here and there, but I was fed up. So her recommending me this book was like literally perfection. It had a good plot. I just wish it was like a full book. I wish it was a full book. I felt like the pacing and the length of the book was perfect, but I was enjoying the characters and just the atmosphere so much that I just wished it was longer. But it wasn't, so it's okay. I am going to download the second book because it follows his brother, and it seems like he got a little drama with CG's neighbor, actually. CG's neighbor, her name is KK, and KK and the twins basically grew up together, but she was really close with his twin brother. So I think the second book is gonna follow like their love story, and like something happened with them, so it's like drama already off the bat. I'm trying to see what that's about. I liked his character as well. I just like the world. I wish it was longer. I wish we got to see more of like the actual company and them building stuff and like working together. Like I want to see more of like the show and more of like their job, just because it just was like, it had so much potential to be a longer book. But I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna check out this author's backlist because I enjoyed the characters, the writing, the plot, everything about it. So that's that. So we finished 2 books. We went out to eat, hung out with mom, and we checked out a bookstore. The bookstore that I went to is not a black owned bookstore. It just was one that was like in the plaza. I was going to grab the second book for, I don't know where it is, child. The second book for the fine print because y'all want me to read that. So I'm trying to just like get those books together so I can start that soon. But they didn't have it. So yeah, this was like, it was a cute little bookstore though, but it was a little bit crowded and it was small. So we was like in and out of there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've read either one of these books. Let me know what you're currently reading. Please comment below something that you have done recently that has brought joy into your life, whether it be for the week or whether it be for the month or like today, whatever, I don't care. If you've made it to the end of this video, please leave like, I guess like utensils, like a utensil emoji, like a fork and a spoon and a plate or whatever in the comment section below. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm excited for, I already have the next restaurant picked out, which I'm really excited for, so I will bring y'all along for that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. Bye. How was that 9 minutes? Girl, what do you be talking about?